Welcome to Frugal Over 50. I'm Amy and I'm happy to welcome you here today to my brand new YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. My subscriber count has doubled in the past week and I'm thrilled. Thank you so much and welcome. If you're here, I'd urge you to check out some of the other videos that I've uploaded already. I will be uploading new content weekly, focusing on the needs of the mature woman. Women who want to live frugally, live minimally, and live intentionally. So I'm really happy that you're here. Today, I would like to report on week 3 of my February No Spend Challenge. Da, da, da. In week 3, I experienced something that was a bit more expected, a bit more what I thought would happen right from the beginning, in which I spent a lot more of my allotted cash envelope money than I did in previous weeks, but it was about on par with what I had expected, but not hoped for. In other words, this week disappointed me. I still saved money, so that's really good. Let me review with you what I'm doing this month. First of all, my fixed expenses will continue to get paid. Continue to pay the mortgage, continue to pay, I had a car repair that came up that I paid. Those kinds of expenses continue to get paid. Also, where I'm specifically not spending is in the area of extra purchases, things that fall outside of the purview of fixed expenses or my cash envelope system. I'm happy to report that I stuck with my no spend. I did not spend any money on extras, on things that fell outside of fixed expenses or the cash envelope. So I'm very pleased about that. Now, when it comes to the cash envelope system, this is what I'm making a detailed report to you on every single week until the end of February. This is where I was a little disappointed. So again, to review, I did a trial run in January where I spent quite freely at places like Starbucks using my cash envelope system. I just wanted to see if it was possible. And during that week, I'm going to have to look up and down because I've got notes down here. During that week, I still saved $20.24. We like that because I wasn't really trying at all. Now, in the first official week of my no spend, I saved a total of $81.15. That's great. So far, I've saved a little over $100. Now, in week 2, I saved a lot more. I saved $97.26. This week was a little bit different. So for those of you who are new, who are just jumping in, again, thank you and welcome. Here's how my cash envelope system works. I have 4 envelopes. And in each envelope, I put an amount of cash. I have a category for food. Every week, I give myself $100 for food. And then I have a category for household items. Every week, I give myself $100 for household items. I have a category for gas, and that category gets $60 per week. And then I have a category for miscellaneous. It's my catch-all category, anything that I really need but that I forgot about. And I have $40 in that category. This gives me a total of $300 in my cash envelope system. The cash envelopes go into my purse, and I spend food, household, gas, and miscellaneous for 3 humans and 2 pets in that 1 week. Before I started the cash envelope system, I was tracking using YNAB, or You Need a Budget, but I was only using YNAB to track those expenses, not to plan them, not to follow the YNAB rules of give every dollar a job before you spend it. I'm going to be talking about You Need a Budget and its impact on my life in a future video, but that gives you a little preview of one of the ways that I was misusing the program. The cash envelope system helps keep me honest because I decide beforehand how much I'm going to spend, or in this case, how much I will allow myself to spend. Now, as you can see, I've been hesitating, giving lots of information, lots of detail. Yay, I've saved money, because now we come to week 3. In week 3, I spent every penny of the food budget. Every penny. I spent $100. And not just that, but I had to dive into my household envelope because I needed more for food. So in the food category this week, my savings was $0.00. In the household category, because I spent both for household and for food, my savings was $0.61. That means I spent almost $200 on food and household this month, only had 61 cents left over. This is much closer to what I expected to be my weekly reality when I started this, but I was really disappointed. And I discovered a few things that I could have done differently. For instance, one of the things that I really need to do is remember, I live 7 minutes from the grocery store. There's plenty of food there. I don't have to stock up every single week. If I decide to work my cash envelope system a little differently in the future and buy for longer periods of time, that will be fine. But for now, for this month, I go once a week to the store, and if I run out of something, it's a 7-minute drive. That's all. It's not going to take me long to get there, and I don't need to stock up. Target can be my pantry. It'll be fine. This is me talking to myself right here on video. Welcome to my brain world. Now, in the gas category, I did, again, the surprising but newly expected thing, which is that I saved $20. I fully expected and believed that my gas expenses were $60 per week. That turns out not to have been the case, and I'm happy about that because gas is ridiculous where I live. It's just unpleasantly pricey. But here we are, and I've saved $20 there. In my miscellaneous category, I gave some of that to medical, some of that to food, again, and I still saved $34.46. So between the teeny bit that I saved in my household category, the $20 that I saved in gas, and the $34.46 that I saved in miscellaneous, I ended up saving $55.07. That's not too bad, but it's just a little bit over half of what I saved last week. So as you can imagine, I was disappointed. Again, I learned that I need to treat Target as my pantry and not try to stock up every week if I'm doing a weekly cash envelope system, which I am this month. So here we are. Now that brings me to an announcement, which is that my total savings so far, counting my January trial run week and my 3 official weeks of my no spend / cash envelope / low spend system, my total savings is $253.32. And let me say it again, $253.32. So where I started this video with a I'm going to go now with a little bit of woohoo. I really like that using the cash envelope system, I was able to put aside some money. I have a trip coming up that I'll be able to use that for. I'll be able to pay my house sitter and have some money for expenses on the trip. So what's my review of the cash envelope / no spend / low spend system? 2 thumbs up. I really like it. It's working well. It's causing me to change my mindset. It's causing me to ask questions before I throw something in my shopping cart. And it's giving me a sense of confidence that I can actually save money. I didn't know that about myself, and here we are. Now, I wanted to finish up today by talking about something that is shifting slowly in my mindset. I grew up fairly poor. We never lacked for food, we never lacked for clothing, and we never lacked for shelter. So we were not desperately poor. But we relied on donations from other people, often to get our clothes, and we ate very simply. A lot of carbs, a lot of rice, a lot of bread, and we would, for instance, my dad and I have talked about this, we would get 1 chicken to feed 4 people for 4 meals. You know, we just spread that out. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You may come from that sort of background, or you may be living that reality right now, so you know what I'm talking about. Well, I have more disposable income these days than my parents could have dreamed of when they were raising me. And that mindset of there's not quite enough has influenced me, so that when I go shopping, I see things in the store and I think, I could get that. I could get that, and I will often overbuy. I am not a cluttered person, you can see from my background, nor is my kitchen pantry cluttered, but still I overbuy, just in the sense that, well, maybe I won't have any money later and I need to get this now because maybe there won't be an opportunity later. And it's been very difficult for me in adulthood to understand that the store really is over there. The paycheck really is getting deposited into your account in another 10 days or in another week or tomorrow or today. There will be money, there will be food. I live in a land of plenty and I have a stable job and I am able to celebrate this cash envelope system. If you're watching this and you are not in that situation, I do feel for you. Everybody is in a different place, and if you need to rely on food banks and food stamps and Goodwill and all sorts of extra things to help you just make it through the month, this video may not be the most helpful in terms of practical realities, because I'm celebrating getting to save lots of money by doing very little work. But I want you to know that the mindset of, I will find a way to get enough, and I will find a way to be comfortable with my finances. This is the journey that I'm on, and I would love to invite you to go on that journey with me. If you like this kind of content, I really hope that you'll join the subscribers that have already joined by clicking that subscribe little box. I hope that you'll click the notifications bell so that you'll be notified first of my next videos, and give this a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.